Fourth main, what part of a revolution have you turned through if you stand facing east and turn clockwise to a face north? Means here we need to find the revolution when he turns from east to the north in a clockwise direction. How much part of revolution he has done we need to find. For that, let us draw one clock here. Okay, here is the clock. This is the north, this is south, this is east and this is west. Okay, first he is facing to the east, means he is facing now towards the east. Now if he turn in a clockwise direction, he is turning in a clockwise direction, means he is turning like this. Okay, and he faces to the north. Turning after he will face to the north now. This much revolution he has made, right? After turning from east to north in a clockwise direction, this much turn he has moved. Now, how much part he has moved we need to write. You know, this is how much part he has moved. Out of 4 right angles, he has moved 3 right angles. We will draw here, you can imagine. Okay, out of 4 parts he has covered, he has travelled, or part of revolution he has made, that is 1, 2, 3 parts. That is out of 4 parts he has travelled 3 parts, isn't it? So this is the answer for the first one, A. Now we'll see for the B. Second one, B. South and turns clockwise to face east. This is north, east, west and this is south. Okay, first he is facing towards the south. First he is facing like this. First he is facing towards the south and he turns in a clockwise direction. Clockwise direction means like this. In a clockwise direction, and after turning he is facing towards the east now. East after turning, now he facing towards the east, isn't it? Now he facing towards the east. So now he has rotated from here to here, isn't it? This is the direction what he has turned from south to east. Now again we are forming here one right angle triangle, isn't it? So he has moved out of 4 parts. Again he has moved what? 1, 2, 3 parts. That is 3 by 4 parts of a revolution he has moved from south to west in a clockwise direction. This is about second one. We'll move for the third one. C1. Here he turning in a clockwise direction from west to east, right? This is the west and he turning in a clockwise direction, isn't it? He turning in a clockwise direction and facing towards the east here, isn't it? Then from west after turning he facing towards the east here, right? We can see here it forming now straight angle, isn't it? Straight angle or not? Means that is half, yes or no? So half of a revolution he has made now from when he turns from west to east in a clockwise direction. This is about the third question. We'll move for the next main. Fifth main. Find the number of right angles turned through by the hour hand of a clock when it goes from 3 to 6. Means here we need to find how many right angles are formed when a hour hand in a clock moves from 3 to 6. We'll take a clock here. Okay. First it is facing towards the 3, then it moves. Then it is moving in a clockwise direction, right? It moving in a clockwise direction, and after rotating it came to 6 here. Then how many right angles are formed here? When a hand moves from 3 to 6, only one right angle is formed, isn't it? So we'll write here one right angle. one right angle. And also you can observe that here they not mention any clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction, isn't it? So it can move in any direction, clockwise either anti-clockwise. Here I have considered a clockwise direction. Okay, so we move for the second one, B, that is 2 to 8. 2 to 8. Our hand is facing towards the 2 and after rotating it facing now to the 8, right? Now we got what? A straight angle, right? A straight angle having two right angle triangles. We wrote it in the previous video only, first video, isn't it? So you can see here how many right angle triangles are formed in a straight angle. That is two right angle triangles are formed here. So we write here two right angles. Right angles. Okay. We'll move for the third one. C. Third one, 5 to 11. First, our hand is facing towards the 5 and after rotating it came back to the 11 here. Okay. And it is facing here. We can see again we got a one right angle triangle. One straight angle, isn't it? Then in a straight angle, how many right angles can be formed? Two right angles are formed. Okay. So we'll write here two right angles. Right angles. Similarly, fourth one, 10 to 1. This is 10. It moved from 10 to 1 here. In this direction it is moving. In 10 to 1. You can see. It has traced only one right angle. One right angle. Then E1, first it facing towards 12 and after turning it has turning like this. It is turning in this direction. Right? It is turning in this direction and it came back to the 9 here. Right? So in this direction it has moved. Then how many right angles it has covered? Total you can see out of 4 it has rotated 1, 2, 3 right angles. 3 right angles. As I told here, they have not mentioned any direction, clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction, isn't it? So we need to take here a clockwise direction, right? Clockwise direction is like this. In every problem, I have taken a clockwise direction in this main. Okay, so we'll move for the last one, that is F. F, that is 12 to 6. This is 12 and it rotated, as I told, it rotated in a clockwise direction and it facing now towards the 6, that is here. In this direction it has moved, isn't it? So a straight angle can have two right angles, isn't it? One angle and two right angles. So how many right angles are formed there? Two right angles. This is the answer for the F. Next we'll move for the sixth main. How many right angles do you make if you start facing south and turn clockwise to east? Here I have drawn a direction map, or you can draw clock diagram also. Here here they are asking us how many right angles can be formed when this point is facing towards the south here, right? And after turning in a clockwise direction, means in this direction, now it facing towards the east. After turning in a clockwise direction, now it facing towards the east, isn't it? Then how many right triangles are formed? From here to here it has moved, isn't it? So 1, 2, 3 right angles are formed here. So we'll write the solution. as 3 right angles. Okay, here when a point moves from south to a east in a clockwise direction, it has formed the 3 right angles. Okay, then similarly B1. First, this point is facing towards the north and turn in an anti-clockwise direction. In which direction? Anti-clockwise direction it has turning, and facing it, and it facing towards the east now. This is the north. In anti-clockwise direction it is turning. Right? Now, after turning in anti-clockwise direction, now it facing towards the east, isn't it? Now it has covered this much. So it has turned this much area, isn't it? Again it has covered how many right angles? 1, 2, 3. 3 right angles. So the solution is 3 right angles. Okay, these are the answers. Then C1, west and turn to a west. First it was facing towards the west, right? And here they have not mentioned any direction, isn't it? So I will move it in a clockwise direction only. First it facing towards the west, then if it turns in a clockwise direction, again it coming back to the west only, isn't it? After turning, again it coming back to the west. So it has covered all these 4 right angles or not? So we'll write here 4 right angles. Solution as 4 right angles. Yes? Okay. Similarly, D1. First, again here also they have not mentioned any directions. So, I will move it in again a clockwise direction only. First, it facing towards the south. Then, after turning in a direction, it facing towards the north. It facing towards the north now, right? It has covered only this much area, isn't it? So, how many right angles triangles? 1, 2 right angles triangles. So, right angles, not triangles, right angles. Solution is 2 right angles. We'll move for the last main, seventh main. Where will the hour hand of a clock stop if it starts from 6 and turns to 1 right angle? Here there is a hour hand, right? It started turning from the 6. It started turning from the 6 and it make 1 right angle. 1 right angle means here, right? It has made 1 right angle now, isn't it? Now after making 1 right angle, where it is stopping? Where it is pointing now? At the 9. So we'll write here solution as at 9. Okay. Similarly, B1 from 8 and turns through 2 right angles. It making now 2 right angle triangles from 8. This is pointing towards the 8. From here it making 2 right angles. 2 right angles. This is 1 right angle and this is another right angle, right? 2 right angle means a straight angle, isn't it? Yes or no? 2 right angles means straight angle. That is now it pointing towards 2 here. So the answer will be, solution is at 2. Okay. Now we'll see next one. C1 from 10 and turns through 3 right angles. It is facing towards now 10. Here it making now 3 right angles triangles, right? 3 right angles triangles means this is one right angle triangle and one more right angle triangle. Yes, 2 right angle triangles and 3 right angle triangles will be here. That is, this is one right angle and this is another right angle and this is one more right angle. So totally 3 right angles. 1, 2, 3. After 3 right angles triangles, it facing towards now 7. So at 7. Okay. It has turned like this. Now last one, from 7 and turns through two straight angles. One straight angle means what? It is a half of a revolution. Yes or no? For example, if this is a straight angle means, then this is the half of a revolution or not? So two straight angle means full one complete angle. It is a complete angle or not? This is half. One straight angle means it half of a revolution. Two straight angle means this one, and again it coming back to the same position. So it forming here complete angle. Two straight angle means it will be forming complete angle here. Okay. Now it facing towards the 7. Two straight angle means first it is facing towards the 7 and this is one straight angle and again one more straight angle. Totally two straight angle means complete angle now. So again it facing to the 7 only. So the solution is at 7. This in this direction. This completes 7th main and also exercise 5.2 is completed.